Hi y'all, disclaimer, fair use, education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Like I said, y'all, boy, they taking their channels down. Boy, the stuff that I done discovered, boy, I'm making they take their channel down. And I'ma call them out. Crenshaw, why you took your channel down? Cause all that information you had on your channel, why you decided to take it down? It was just up. Man, look, y'all. Man, y'all better stop letting these folks play with y'all, bro, and stand on business. Man, we stand on business. Trey ain't the only one making motherfuckers delete their channels, take videos down, quiet, and running away from this situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since you running, I'm running behind you like the boogeyman, goddammit. Ain't no more running and take another down. Cause I'm so sick and tired of it. Don't y'all know how much stuff they done took down over the years, and when people go back and look for it, it ain't even there no more. You see what I'm saying? And check this out. Y'all really gonna be screwed. Boy, look, check this out. To make a long story short, y'all really gonna be screwed if Chloe take down them videos that she got. And guess what finna happen? Nobody finna know what happened. You see what I'm saying? Now check this out. When I told y'all I put just a little video together just to show y'all feeling the time, y'all, what was going on between 1 o'clock. What was going on between 1 o'clock? If Kenneka already made it there at that hotel and then left and came back at 1 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? I know Kenneka turning in her motherfucking grave, bruh. Not only the family did that girl in, but look how the public looking at that girl, bruh. I don't know what happened. And I'm like, there go the footage. If you don't watch the footage, one day you might decide, let me go watch that footage. And next thing you know, the motherfucker took down. Man, look. Watch this video I put together, filling in the time gaps at 1 o'clock. When you get all those time skipping at one song, look how I put it together. Hi, y'all, and I'll be back, y'all. See, nobody won't understand that move. Nobody ain't watched the footage. Nobody don't understand that move, right? This ain't even one yet. This 11:39. And Mitch Teresa said, yeah, you know, she just left the house at 11:30. That's a lie. She already up here. Look. Bam. Now check this out. Man, these people changing clothes and they look. And if you find out who that girl is, you finna connect this shit. Now look.
They got at the front desk and he shaved his head and eyebrows or something. What? This dude to the right.
These people even were pointing out the people on the foot, but nobody don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Nobody don't give a fuck about that shit, then you got the biggest man on this motherfucker. Then walking with the girl.
We don't know who you are.
This shit.
But you ain't state that. We don't know who you are. Come and tell us what we gotta do. What's your name? Let me see some identification that you with the hotel. Man, look, we trying to get a room. That's all we trying to do.
This particularly, now this, of course not. You just approached us telling us to get out of here.
Sold out.
Trespass. Okay, so he just told them to shut down internet stuff too. So whoever this guy is,
we've been sold out.
He says shut it down.
We had rooms online.
Can I see your phone?
Man, I guess it's just cool for these people to do what they do, walk around this hotel like it's cool. Look, you mean to tell me she walking with the big boss dude and you got him following short behind her and they came together? Nobody don't believe this shit, bro. Look at this shit. That dude, then you got the police chief on the footage. Nobody don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. I guess it's cool for the police to walk around the video dressed in plain clothes, and you got bodies in the freezer. Yeah, you got bodies in the freezer and shit.
Something about this ain't right.
Talk about
Hang on, let's go.
man, it's crazy.
You the chief?
Oh my God, I'm Deputy Chief. I'm so glad to meet you.
Why down no police, girl? It ain't no protest. The case
We don't feel like the
closed.
public is getting enough
All of
information
that.
about what happened here Saturday night, and that's really concerning us, community in Chicago. We just come to figure out our feelings. Whatever.
They protected their chief. I get that.
Yeah.
So, but basically, the public, there's no answers being given. No statements from.
It's still an open investigation. In a couple of days, I promise you guys will have it. We're not trying to hide anything. It's still an investigation, and we don't want to give any information up there. So that's okay.
So we're respectful advocates from Chicago.
Okay.
You might recognize us. This is all I'm at.
You know, I'm hearing it from the media or whatever, you know, and my attorney as well, you know, after she's gone. She's gone.
Right.
And then at the meeting, the sergeant said they'd had numerous of murders, you know, deaths or whatever, however he named it, don't quote me. He said, but this is the first time we ever had to deal with an attorney. And rolled his eyes at me like, how could you be mad at me when I'm the ones taking the loss? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where did you
That's the sergeant.
Exactly.
Right. If nothing else, people should have been treating you with compassion.
Exactly.
If nothing else.
And with the cell phone, they did ask me twice for her phone. And you know why? I was afraid to go back up there because the next day I asked the detective when he called my phone and when he was asking me about her phone and come up there, come back to the Rosemont Police Department to come up there, and I was not going by myself because I knew I needed some help.
And she
Breaking
used
news
the
of the
public.
death of that young woman found inside of a Rosemont hotel freezer. New details emerging from dozens of police reports and witness statements in the case of Kenneka Jenkins. They include that she was found by a hotel worker lying face down on her side. She had one shoe off, no signs of trauma except a small cut on her foot. The hotel only checked exit and entrance surveillance at first and then looked at hallways later. The kitchen she entered had a motion-activated camera which had not turned on for weeks until her body was discovered. Her mother said no twice to police when they offered to analyze Kenneka's cell phone.
Okay, it is Flashback Friday. We're going back to Rosemont, back to September 11th, 2017. This is the day after Kenneka was found deceased in the Crown Plaza Rosemont kitchen freezer. I'm going to play a small clip. What you're going to hear is Teresa Martin answer this reporter's question. The reporter just asked her, what do you want everybody to know about Kenneka? Listen very closely.
Was a beautiful person. Everyone loved Kenneka. Kenneka would go out her way to make someone else happy. She always made sacrifices. That she could make you happy, she'd be happy.
Did you know she was coming to this hotel Friday?
I heard of the hotels, but I didn't know. She sacrificed because Irene called her and told her she should.
Whoa, other hotels. Let's not forget about this DoubleTree, the Marriott. You see what I'm saying? The Hiltons.
Come to this party. So she sacrificed, like I said once again, her happiness because she wanted to go to the show. She changed her plans just to make her friend happy, her so alleged friend happy.
Teresa, what's the next step for you?
Boom. Okay. So let's just all remember that Irene, not Monifa, Irene Roberts is the one that got Kenneka to the party.
That's
okay.
A lie.
He said, Miss Teresa, I need you to sacrifice your daughter because I got a genuine love that I'm trying to spread across the world. Even though the devil didn't hurt you when he took your daughter, he couldn't even hurt you when he filled your body with. He couldn't even hurt you when he filled your body with cancer because you are a warrior. But then check this out. See, y'all got a, oh, Jesus, I can't tell these people this, Jesus.
That ain't no preacher. That's crazy. People still thinking that man the preacher. That man is not no fucking preacher, bro. That man don't even got a church. They just a sucker that know the family and getting paid to do this shit.
Jones had some haters. Jones had some haters that didn't mean him no good. That was sent by his bad time.
And keep this in mind, he can't be no pastor if you got a little roots in your tank. A little sweet in that thing. You know what I'm saying? You might as well call him Bishop Lollipop. Cause that's how he is, Bishop Lollipop, Jack. That sucker gay and on the down low. You know what I'm saying? Don't no grown ass man get the on Facebook. I fear for my life. They try to kill me. What? All right, check this shit out.
God told, but Joe was so strong in the Lord. Teresa was so strong in the Lord. He said she was sitting there with body rocking with pain from cancer. But the devil couldn't have her then. So then he said, Teresa, I'm sorry, I know that you're faithful. And I know that you love the Lord. But I need you to sacrifice your baby. I need you to sacrifice her, because what's about to happen is there's about to be a shift that's about to take place. There's about to be a shift that's about to take place. And if you did not sacrifice your baby, this shift would not be able to take place. Oh my God. So I'm going to encourage you on today. Give me a little help, musician. Come on, musician, give me a little help. So I'm going to encourage you on today. Yes, she goes from the earthly body. But guess what? She's rejoicing in the Lord. She's happy, she's smiling, and she's jumping for joy. I need y'all to know, right now is your time to place this shift, to go through this shift, because God is about to shift some things.
New here at 6, the family of a young woman who was found dead inside a hotel freezer 6 years ago will receive a $6 million wrongful death settlement. That deal was reached in August, but the terms were not made public until today. Security video showed 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins as she appears to stumble around the Crowne Plaza O'Hare Hotel in September of 2017 after attending a party there. She's seen wandering toward a walk-in freezer, but her body was not found until the following day. Jenkins' mother sued for negligence, claiming if the hotel had monitored the cameras.
She sued for negligence, not no wrongful death. A nigga. This is like if I go into a place of business and I'm like, wait a minute, bruh. Man, y'all so unsanitary. This whole area is a hazard. Man, I'm finna sue y'all. Now you got a lawsuit. This wasn't nothing about no death of Kenneka Jenkins. It wasn't never about no lawsuit about Kenneka Jenkins. It was all about, that's how you money laundering money. Yeah, you know, we got your mid-treat. This how we got to pay you, though. You know what I'm saying? All she had to do was just wait on her money and get advances every once in a while. That's what she didn't want to tell nobody. That's why she sealed those court papers. Hold on. Let's carry on.
They could have saved her daughter.
Now watch this. This at 1 o'clock. Bam, that's at 1 o'clock. Look, this was shortly before 1 o'clock. I should have added this piece before I added that first piece y'all just seen. But now look, check this out. If Kenneka was already at that hotel and left out and went to another hotel, right? And she gonna have all her family members there. So that's what Kenneka would be. They had us thinking that she was in the room and because of Irene live video and TY live video. But she ain't even in that hotel, bro. She ain't even in the hotel. They finna get her back there because they already got her walking in the hotel. Right? They already got her walking in the hotel around 11 something. Whatever time it is. But they didn't show you when she left out. But then again, she gonna come back in at 1 something. So they used that 1 something for the lobby, for the back door entrance. So bam. Look at this cold ass setup they did. Look, watch the cold ass setup. Yeah, Leonora, I'm ready to. Well, she ain't text Leonora yet. She'll be texting Bree. Bree texting Kenneka round about that time and his own paperwork. So that means if she texts Kenneka around 1, going on 1:10, no wonder why Kenneka didn't respond back to Bree. Cause she would be with dude. That girl didn't even have a chance to text back or get no help or none of that. Man, that's crazy, bro. And then look, once you figure out the timestamp, watch how this finna go. Boom, that's why everybody's showing up. That's why they try to say, yeah, everybody's showing up to support Irene's birthday party. No, this ain't no. This is all family members finna go to the room upstairs while Kenneka come in and dude bust a lick on her. Look, makes sense why he'll stop and talk to Leonora because that's her cousin, right? Whoever that dude is, you know what I'm saying? She was all in his lap. You know, Leonora was all in his lap and all this. That's the type of shit Leonora do. So now look, this the real 1 o'clock. Not what the news just showed you. Not what the news just showed you. This the real 1 o'clock. And watch how this shit finna hit different. Now look, when they get up, the security guard just happen to just come around her, right? Now watch this shit. Leonora finna leave. Well, she ain't finna leave, she finna go outside. Boom, that's why you pulled her back, or you don't want to get too close to the front. That's where the camera is. That's why he pulled her ass back, bruh. So they finna go outside. Now Kenneka is on her way. Boom! Now you see, dude. Ooh, that's the real 1 o'clock. Right after she leave. Man, I told y'all, man, people don't. Look, they make it so bad, everybody want to know what happened to that girl. They ain't even want to watch the footage. How you gonna know and won't judge it for something that you never saw? Man, I know that girl tilting in her grave, like, what the fuck? That make you lose hope in the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Now look. This at 108. Guess who finna get out that van? Boy, this some cold shit here. This 108, and guess where the van came from? Yeah, look where the van come from. Front to back. Front to back. By the back door. They ain't even pull in that motherfucker. So they was already in the car? Yeah. Look who finna come through the door. So you got these people coming in. Guess who with them? I ain't got to say no more who y'all know who that is. But look who they mobbing in with. Where was these two when they came back in and standing at the back door? Notice you ain't gonna see these two no more. Yeah. But look who shortly behind them. Watch this. Whoa! Boy, this at 113. with her brother and them. Guess what Kenneka at right now in the lobby? That's why she said, yeah, she came up to the party at one song. Bam! This at 110. Look how everybody ready. Woo! Everybody ready. Look, this at 113. Bam, bam, bam. Let me keep up what I got going on my end. You know what I'm talking about? And boom, let me make a little phone call. So now look, that's why he will be making a motherfucking key card. Then boom, once you see when Kenneka came in, man, that man whole mood changed. Check this out. Just check it out. You got Bree finna come in that motherfucker in the next 10-15 minutes. You got Kenneka finna come in exactly in 1 minute. You got Lyra Norman them outside in a parking lot somewhere. And Kenneka coming from the DoubleTree. All right. And keep this in mind, I ain't even put all the skits together. So look, boom, she finna come in, meet up with dude at 312. See, they go that lady, right? So everybody know, oh, that lady know the manager, not the manager, but the spokesperson for the hotel. Mm-hmm. So he waiting on Kenneka, bro. Man, this shit crazy. That's so crazy, bro, because look how the family came out with all those narratives, all those stories, like nobody wasn't going to sit down and figure this shit out and put this together. That's why, friends, why would French K put on his jacket if he didn't know something was finna go down? Now check this shit out, right? Look. All right, 113. Man, I want to pull Miss Teresa interviews up when she talking about, tell us, how she broke away from the group. Well, it was two different stories. First of the story, they said they left her in the lobby. We're going to start with that story. Because that's what they said in the beginning. Right, gang? Then they say they left that girl downstairs in the lobby to go get her phone and keys, and that's why they said she was drunk, staggering in the lobby, and she couldn't wait on them. See that?
Kenneka was one of the persons that went to the door and they say that was a manager. You see this in a video. So she was drunk and she had to come up missing around 3-something, not 2-something.
And 3-something is 1-something. Bro, that's so crazy. If you still thinking that girl, if you still thinking they talk about 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock is 1 o'clock. Let's get this official. What time is it, y'all, so we will have a clear understanding what time this footage show. So we get a clear understanding on this shit, girl. What time this is on the footage. Hi, y'all, let's do it then. Since they said 1-something, look at this shit.
And no, because we got like 5 more videos. So what they saying not adding up. They say it was at 320. She was stumbling. They say she was stumbling. Right. I don't believe that. Well, at the front desk, you talking about.
She's stumbling.
They say she was walking to an employee area, and they saw her on the camera stumbling, like holding on to the wall to walk like she was intoxicated.
So look, so what that sound like? Boom. She think those videos gonna save her ass. Talking about, yeah, you see this in the video. She's still in the room and the manager up there. Look what this footage showing. Now he already on the phone. Now this is exactly 120. Something already happened to that girl, bro. He on the security chirp. Bam. And guess what he finna do? Now this at 120. Now y'all see how that camera got the stuttering around that 120? This the real 120. Go to Kenneka phone. Who she would be texting her sister at 120? I'm ready to go, and she left with a dude. Whoa. First person she texted with her sister. And guess what happened? 30 minutes later on the text, the dick little. Man, and you wasting your time asking these people do it for Kenneka, bro, because they would have been did it. You see what I'm saying? They would have been did it. They would be glued right now and be like, damn, what he finna do now? Oh, shit. I remember in the first time when people first saw that video, the first thing that came to people's mind, oh, he deleting video. He deleting video. Now you think he deleting video now? You goddamn Skippy Yall. You goddamn Skippy Yall. And that's minutes after the girl walked out that motherfucker. That's 4 minutes. Leonora did not respond to her sister. So what y'all think was going on now? Yup. Bam. This the real 125. Bam, they got Friends Cave on the move telling him to go downstairs. So remember y'all when Friends Cave said, yeah, it looked like dude that grabbed her in the elevator? That was a lie. Did you see Man walked in? So he came out the front desk and grabbed the walkie-talkie from watching those security cameras. Now you see why he on the move. But what he told us, I was dude snatching her. Now look, this at 154. The dick look little. Everybody know what's going on right now at that fucking back door. Now look, this finna go on 2 o'clock. This at 155. Watch for 2 o'clock show. Bam, that's why he would be running at 155. Whoa, that's why she would be getting off on the elevator at 157. Shit. This go back to the news article like, yeah, we know it's a video circling around on Facebook round 1 some. That's 2 o'clock. That's why he would still be running. Whoa. Look again. Running again. This at 2:05. This at 2:30. No wonder why he would be running at this time, because nobody could figure it out. When everybody saw that man run, nobody could figure that man out. Why would he be running and Kenneka didn't even came out the room yet? Wait a minute. Why would he be running, right? Check this out. if Kenneka, if they the story switched from 2:30 to 3:30 when she gonna be outside the room, but it's actually one song. Now you see why. Look, man, it was going down. Shit, you better cruise everybody. Look, you don't think they got something to do with it? They got something to do with it. Everybody in the room got something to do with it. In those videos, including the style. How can you say that and you see these people on video? You mean to tell me it's not one staff member you could blame? It's not one person you could blame in the room? It's not one person you could blame on the police force? Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look how you sound now. All because this is what they want y'all to do. Man, you done accuse everybody. You don't even know what you talking about. Man, you said this person did it, that person did it, although everybody else did it. And I'm seeing all family on the footage. Look. Now I know why he would be running at one song and why Killer would be down here at 2:30. At 2:30 in the morning in the kitchen. No wonder. No wonder at 2:30. But you know what's the crazy part about it? Just like what y'all just seen, if you match all of this up at 1:30, like if this at 1:55, if you look at it, this at 1:55, look what this shit would show, bro. Bam! Now this at 3 o'clock. This the real 3 o'clock. No, people want to go to the footage. What the news said. That's go Kenneka right there walking to the freezer at 3:30, and look what they doing exactly at 3:19. Then that jump skip 3:21. Bam! That's why you got everybody coming out the fucking kitchen. And then what time Miss Teresa said she gonna be up here? Around 4-ish and 5. So she would be showing up at the thing round about the time when they put her ass in the cooler before they transport her to the freezer. So check this out. Bam! How long Chosen been knowing Barbara Evans? Partners in crime. Let's just read the title. Check this out. Watch this. Crenshaw Incorporated. Boy, she done took all her videos down. Look at this shit. Whoa! Whoa! You gotta take them down.
Site, and I was directed to contact you. There's a website, and I was just trying to figure out if it's in fact a scam or a legitimate government website. There's a death investigation.
Why would Crenshaw take the video down? They were just up. They were just up. Payao. Then when I told everybody, she had to be watching my video, cause when I told everybody, I'm like, man, Crenshaw ain't straight. I got T on her. Guess what she did? Delete everything. Yup. Man, I knew I was right, bro. Look at this shit. Crenshaw Mafia. Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with no one talking about. Look, no more Crenshaw. But check this out. If you go to Huggy page, right? Don't this right here should solve the deal right here? I finally met Chosen King, aka he talking about the goose. Let me go here. Look, he's a security guard. And possibly could be the police too. Whoa. Hold on. I guess it's cool. People could do murder, sacrifice ritual, and just go all on live. You know what I'm saying? Just go on live like ain't nothing happened. It's cool. Look, you see why he getting on Chosen King ass? That's why everybody went after Chosen King, because he went against the grain, bro. How to properly and control a YouTube broadcast channel. How to fix your block worldwide upload. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Kenneka reported to be in critical condition by the news. Whoa. Hello. Damn. Hold on. Skip some of this shit. I can't read that shit. What? I'll look into it. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. Cause Kenneka had 3 other sisters, bro. Kenneka had 3 sisters, bro. Y'all remember all that? All that was cap. In the beginning, all that shit was cap in the beginning, y'all. See that? Look. That didn't even happen. They're ready for you to believe this or believe a real fucking ritual. Yeah, you think they made all these posts in the feds one gonna be like, yeah, bring y'all ass here. Martin Jenkins told her she was going to the bowling Friday. Wait a minute, Miss Teresa. Martin said she learned about the hotel party Jenkins went to when her friends called her talking about they couldn't find her. Lying bastard. These are most lying bastards in the world. Let me skip this shit. That's crazy. Then look who putting all the information out there. Family members. Hold on. So I got to look into that. In Texas? Yeah, I'll be looking into it. Right? But check this out. If you watch that footage, right? Look. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me Matter of fact, I'm finna scroll all the way down. Cause these motherfuckers got about 10 goddamn channels. Building with my guys in New York. You already know he got New York connection, right? So we already know what's up with New York. Black people have not learned from this Kenneka Jenkins side. Whoa! About September 26th on the video, China Fox, Kenneka Ho. Let's watch this shit, bro. I remember he talking to the family member on her.
Determined to shut it down, and I put my sights on the state. You know, they have the whole notion, make America great. They were telling everybody to go back to other countries, go back to Africa, go back to Syria. You know, very hateful things that say they didn't belong here in America. We heard things like people saying, well,
4 days is not enough. She took a quick tweet of unavailable. Look at this. These jacket. God, she's only 15 and looks so used up. Whoever that is. Look at this. Shamil Hill. See that? Speak up against white supremacy. On the 13th now. This girl has been dead, 3-4 days now? Still ain't said a word about it. Just to double check. Ain't nobody informed you about that. Come back to Chicago and was constantly know about white women's voices. This is on the 13th now.
Now, she said she come back to Chicago. She's a know about white women's voices. What's going on, Fractal? She's a know about white women voices, not the fact that a black woman is dead in the freezer in her city. Not city, but y'all get what I'm saying, Rosemont. She had nothing to say about that. How many occurrences have we found that she's talking about leaving, coming back, being back, and still hadn't said shit? Watch when she has something to say about it.
I feel like my level dropped.
But check this out. Look at all the family members you finna see on this footage. And watch how they finna do a reenactment. Boy, you finna see so many family members on this footage, you're gonna be like, damn. Damn. Whoa, shit. Watch this. I wanna hear this.
This is not for you. You may want to shut it off. This is for those in the YouTube streets, for those Kenneka, J for K people. We all come on here with a purpose. Back in September. Now it's to get justice for Kenneka. And some of you may remember me on G's panel, almost in tears, because of some stuff with Tazon and fake news tubers. While on that panel, I said that I was trying to hire somebody, an ex-FBI person, private investigator, and that I needed X amount of dollars. I realized.
Y'all remember what Tay Zunday letter said about one something on September the 9th? They was all doing what? Whoa. Man, why is my motherfucker, goddamn it? I ain't even touched that job.
That most of the people who were J4K were bullshit. Do you think anybody reached out? Hey, I want to help with that. No. So that whole narrative is bullshit.
So check this out. Who is Kenneka's favorite cousin named Howard, the duck, call in live?
Hold on, y'all.
This shit
Is
crazy.
some bullshit going on here? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Nina, take your hand. It's time. Let's see. I only see comments. How you only see comments? That's weird. You only see comments? Damn, so I get off the Google Hangout shit and this. Oh shit, man, YouTube always coming up with some weirdo shit. So you get away from certain shit. It said Angel X call in. Listen, somebody call Chris. Okay, there we go. Somebody on the line. Let's unmute. Thank you for calling the hotline. This is Huggy P. What's going on?
This is not much, honey. How you doing?
Hey, who is this I'm speaking to? What's up? What's up with you five guys? What's good? Hold on, we got another person on the line.
Uh-oh.
How you doing? This is Huggy Pacino, and thank you for calling the hotline. May I help you? Hello? Hello? Hey, 773, are you there?
Who they
What?
sound
What
like?
was that?
Why you make it so hard for a person to call in on this gay ass show?
Well, how you call in, sir? It was
That you
seemed,
wicked,
it
hey,
seemed,
listen,
it seemed to be easy.
I know you trying to do your comeback thing, and you know what I'm saying, you're looking at your favorite YouTuber that you look up to, you know, I'm your idol and all that shit. But
Oh, this JC. Hi, JC. What did I say?
KFC. What's up, KFC? How you doing this early morning?
I didn't come here to talk to fans. I just think we can talk to, you know what I'm saying,
Nah, hey, no, yeah, go ahead.
So, what's up? What you asking my attention for? Wasn't you just tired and did you just leave and have a break again? You trying to jump on the wave that I got going on?
You got a wave?
I keep a wave, nigga.
You got a wave what, in the Mississippi
still got
River? You got a wave in a river or some shit?
Hey, I'm not bald like your set ass. So, you know, I keep a wave going.
Okay. So explain to us about this wave. How's this wave going? Like, what is this wave about?
Whoa! Dana, the line ass security guard? Man, I'm dying to hear that.
Motherfucker, y'all be sitting back here watching my shit, trying to see what they respond. In other words, shit get boring. If I get bored, I make sure shit crack. Then people like you and others go far behind it and try to piggyback off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you try to critique it so hard? Kenneth, hey, trying to critique my videos.
Huh? Fix your phone. We can't hear you. Say it again. The last part you said. I heard. Oh, he.
What you mean almost snitch on himself? Yeah, buddy. They so crazy, they start beefing with each other, bro, on live, and everybody saw what they look like. That's crazy. Now you can go back on the footage because everybody that got a problem.
Regardless of how they try to slander me in life, I ain't sue nobody. I got the real Yvonne real name. I got her address, her home address, her address at her job. Did I call her job and say, your employee is slandering me online? I'm a legal professional. Here are my credentials. You need to do something. You know, I didn't do that to her. I didn't say nothing. I got the real Yvonne real name. I got her address, her home address, her address at her job. Did I call her job and say, your employee is slandering me online? I'm a legal professional. Here are my credentials. You need to do something. You know, I didn't do that to her. I didn't say nothing.
All right. Say no diss to J4K. But apparently Teresa Martin said fuck J4K. Anybody that's got something to do with it, if y'all J4K, y'all supposed to be riding with the mom, right? So I want y'all to pay attention, and you know, this ain't no diss to Miss Alicia, but I like how you didn't show the whole message, and I like how you didn't talk about this right here, but we'll talk about that in a second. And I like how you didn't talk about this right here, but
Man, I just read this. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop it. Cause you got family members that's already heard that already done flew in. Yeah.
But we'll talk about that in a second. Hey you.
Guess who this
got the
is?
clown face, YouTubers. Why do you low life, clout chasing, nothing ass, fake fucks wanna be, don't know shit, use my baby name for a comma, low life. Great catch. Number 4. The technique
Crazy,
is very
bruh.
simple.
I won't even be surprised that nigga
And
worked security that night.
You want to make sure you're thinking safety first. All right? First, you want to make sure that you're not loaded, of course. You want to make sure your clip is loaded, of course. Pop it in, of course. And what you want to do is make sure the safety is off. But if you're going to do this trick, when you cock back the hammer, as always, toward the floor. Not upward, not this way. And I'm not going to point to it myself, of course. And as you can see here, this says loaded went up. When you take the clip out, and this is why I tell people, always remember, there's no clip, but it still says loaded when went up. So there's a live round I can fire in this weapon. Okay.
If you guys can pop.
Yo, you know what the turn emojis.
I know she said she was left. I know she said she was left in the hotel. I remember she saying that. she was left in the hotel. I remember her saying that. She was in the hospital. She said, my fucking baby's dead. My fucking baby's dead. I remember. Is that it right there? No, this is it. I think this is it right here, right?
Thank y'all for y'all prayers. I just want y'all to know my baby dead. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all prayers, but my fucking baby is dead. And guess what? But God. It's okay. It's okay. And for the record, no, didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. Ain't nobody.
Boy, look at these family members. Family
that means
members.
this is a conspiracy.
No. You call it conspiracy based on what everybody believes, meaning that the family is this and that. But the thing is that they could be in a
crazy shit. They was the family, bro.
Dog too, and Teresa might know everything.
Okay, so watch this.
But what if,
so watch this. Now watch this. Huggy is a real person, right? Huggy Pacino, right?
Yeah.
So if I pull you off the map, I fake your death, I throw you in the island or wherever I throw you at. How many resources would I have to do to execute that plan?
it would be more simpler if I was from that country or another country or I'm not from America. It would be easier for me because I could just go back home. And we all know that a multitude of things where a lot of foreign people are used in situations like 9/11, for example. They use a lot of foreign faces, a lot of foreign people, and we all know that was bullshit, 100%. As far as the names and people, and you notice those people off the map, but they never exist. You see what I'm saying now?
I'm with you, but see, what I'm saying, when you're dealing with it 9/11, right? You got a multitude of agendas for 9/11. You can say they did 9/11 to go to war with Afghanistan. They did 9/11 to also goddamn overthrow Saddam Hussein. What would be the agenda to fake Kenneka Jenkins' death?
I can't say what they did.
What would be a possible agenda to fake Kenneka Jenkins' death?
I can't personally say what the agenda would be.
Okay. So what?
It's kind of like Tupac being dead or alive. I can't say what the agenda is because we can go into that where he wasn't on no revolutionary stuff before he died. That was in 91, 92 when he started. His revolutionary thing was pretty much dead when he got to death row. So if they remember he went.
Now, when they go back to the Malia David case, look at this shit. Why you talking about the mom?
No certified.
That means he knows something, right? Check it out. They go straight drop.
Chicken. I need to know if she can be heard. Can y'all hear what she's saying? Yeah, I'll just say it loud. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
But sometimes, I'm not gonna say off the bottle.
Now y'all remember when I exposed Green Ass talking to King Rob and he said, and they like, yeah, that's Bambi. Now look, Bambi a totally another person. Question for Bambi about Yvonne. Guess who the real Yvonne is? All these people play the role, bro, and we let this shit ride like that. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Matter of fact, I ain't even finna play no more of his shit. Y'all can go watch that shit if you want to. You ain't gonna watch this shit. Cause I'm finna mute my microphone. Somebody count how many family members you finna see, how many plainclothes security you finna see, police officers, management, CEOs. I'm finna see if anybody finna point out anybody on the footage. Check this shit out. They said this supposed to be at 12, right? Everybody knows. That's when they said they finna go find Kenneka in that freezer, right? Let's see what the video will look like 7 years later. Cause nobody did never watch this video. I can tell. Cause if you would have watched that video, the first thing you would be in that chat, man, Trey Gang, bang, look, go to Go to this time step. I'm finna show you what I'm talking about, man. I'm finna show you this what I'm talking about. You cannot do that. Look, you don't even know who this is. Look at this shit. Check them out. And I'm through talking. I done proved my case. Them folks deleting their channel. They deleting videos. And then guess what? This video got down there gonna be gone. I want it to be, soon as she delete those videos, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Man, look, you might as well don't even put Kenneka Jenkins' name in your mouth no more, bro. Real talk. It's over with. Check this out. Let me give you some reminders or two, right? I just went live a couple of hours ago. Guess what everybody saw on that footage? If I ask everybody, hey man, what you saw on that footage going on around by this time, nobody wouldn't even tell you. They couldn't even tell you. They couldn't even tell you, bro. Bro, if I ask you what time the police sergeant would be talking to that lady in the lobby, they couldn't even tell you. They ain't even saw that footage. You see what I'm saying? Hey, boy, I sure want to know what happened to Kenneka, because there's just so many theories out there. Guess who put all the theories out there? Huggy Panancho, Scrape Drop, Teresa, Lyra, Nora, King Rob, all family members. No wonder why they had us believing in all these shit.
Garage? Do you have an anti-theft alarm for your car? Well, did you know that you are likely...
Cause you wanna know why this shit got me mad, bro? Cause soon when I would've got that letter, bro, I should've just, man, I made the biggest mistake in my motherfucking life, bro. I want y'all to see all these goddamn family members there. You heard what King Rob said. Check this out. Make it so bad. The news said they prepared sandwiches for him. The news said, man, look, they even fed these people, bro. Nobody even know what time it is. Check this out. Chloe, the only one that got the footage up. This finna be gone. I guarantee you that. It's finna be gone. Once it's gone, man, you might well just forget about the Kenneka Jenkins case. You had them in a chokehold, like I got them in a chokehold right now with their own surveillance footage, with their own receipts. With their own shit. With their own shit. Man, I want to skip this shit so bad, but that's when they finna get the call and discover Kenneka. So watch how this shit so fucking rehearsed. Boy, this shit was so fucking rehearsed. And then, when I first had the footage, y'all know, check this out. When I first had that footage, bruh, I was looking at this footage the most. Cause this what I did. I was studying the case so hard to, in my mind, I was like, I want to know if this September the 9th, it would match up. On September the 9th, it would all match up. Especially when Risco come out their office. Him, the female manager, all running down on the lower level. Everybody know, you should know what time they were running down on that lower level on the 10th. You should know what time they were roaming around that lower level. You should know this type of shit. I mean, you should. I mean, you should seen Lenny downstairs with the dollar, with the crate, with all those cleaning supplies on it. You should have saw that part. You should have saw those maintenance men down there. You should have saw that dude in the black hoodie down there on the tent, walking around, checking out the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And check this out. You should know where the police is. And I ain't talking about the police in police clothes. I'm talking about the one in plain clothes. Don't you know how many police in plain clothes walking in this lobby? Man! Don't you know how many plain clothes? That black dude ain't the only one walking around with no uniform on, bro. Mm-mm. This just proved to me, man, and that's why look where the manager going. Straight downstairs, and she could just went around the corner because this is where the kitchen was. Why you going downstairs? Uh-oh. Cause I don't think they going to the kitchen. Up in the upper room. Probably down there in the cooler and all of this old stuff, and then put her in that freezer. So check this out. Now y'all see how all of a sudden this hotel traffic just all of a sudden stopped. Why? Why it all stopped? Just like that. Look, just check it out. I ain't gonna say nothing, bruh. Y'all remember him, don't it? Boy, y'all remember him, don't it? Whoa, 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 y'all remember him? Y'all seen him in the Kenneka Jenkins case, right? Yeah, Johnny Martin Jr. Yeah, y'all seen him before, right? Yeah, let me put that back on there. Maybe that'll get your attention. Maybe they'll put some more fire on that motherfucker.
this nigga know Drip is in Texas? See, but when the case started, Drip probably moved somewhere else to a little small town in Texas or somewhere, and Chosen didn't know what other house at. But Chosen definitely know he in Texas, y'all.
Who else said that too?
Hold on, who else I sent that to, y'all? He looking. Now he looking after he put all the squeaking shit and whatever he gonna put it in. Now he looking for somebody to pull up on the panel. So what he gonna do when it's time to pull up on the panel is pull somebody up like old Sylvester Jones. That's why he said, now who I wanna do this? So if he just said King Rob out there, you sent to Ray and Sylvester the link, but not me. But check this out though, y'all. Look at how he set Sylvester up. Just notice how he set Sylvester up. But you're not gonna even really hear Sylvester talk, y'all, because the partners in crime gonna do all the talking.
Princess Wisdom, all right, I'll check in with you, man. I'll check in with you.
I'm glad this ain't happened to none of my kids, because I guarantee you, man, that building won't be standing no more. Man, look, that building, it's going to be a mass murder going on. Ain't no more talking.
Appreciate the likes, y'all.
Soon when I get through watching that footage, soon when they hand me that footage, and I'm like, what? Y'all think y'all finna play with me like this?
Making more shadow videos? Yeah, man.
It's over with.
That nigga talk about Straight Drop all day. I'm telling you, Straight Drop, fuck that nigga, y'all. Put a one in the chat if y'all think Straight Drop fuck that bitch ass nigga. He had to Chosen talk about him every day, all day. Straight Drop had to fuck him. Did you hear him? Bitch ass.
I believe that.
Oh shit, I believe that too. What the fuck? Body blow, body blow, body blow.
No.
He knocked himself out.
He's not street, y'all. I ain't saying you gotta be street these days, because what's being street? What I'm saying though, he puts up videos with him with AK-47, which I believe them was pop guns, man. Without them BB guns, man. Anybody can get them things, man. But anyway, he's far from street. He's a security officer. Brag about things that do not even warrant bragging. And what's being boastful, man? You know what I'm saying?
Man, would you shut the fuck up and get to the good part? We were talking about your boyfriend, nigga.
If I was in Straight Drop shoes, right? I would have been there before. Matter of fact, I would have got a room in Houston. I would have got a room in Houston the same yesterday when I told him that I was.
If he was in Straight Drop shoes, he would have got a room in Houston yesterday when he told him he was coming. So
check this out.
He knows Straight Drop in Texas.
Hold on.
But he's still gonna slide it in
I'm finna wake everybody
Put
over.
one in the chat if that means he knows Straight Drop in Texas. Because if I was in your shoes, I would have got a room yesterday. So that.
Y'all remember when they went to Texas? Do y'all know when they went to Texas, right? If you know when they went to Texas, and I follow these people, right? I was following these people, keeping up with the updates and everything. That's what made me still listen to these people. Because these information they were saying could come back. Like for a prime example, if you know what was going on in Texas, that's why Jordan Bilbo had to die. Go look up when Jordan Bilbo died. Go look at the dates on there, and guess who was in Texas at the Crown Plaza Hotel? Shit! And guess who broke the Bilbo case? All of them. In that same circle, nobody ain't never heard of the Bilbo case. It came from the Kenneka Jenkins case. The news didn't even report it. The news, you got a whole man that died at the Crown Plaza, shot wherever he was shot at. Cover up the murder, didn't even report it on the news. Nobody don't know nothing about this shit. That's why Lamont went there. Why you think Lamont and Jedediah would be going to the Crown Plaza? See what I'm saying? Y'all.
That mean if you put yourself in his shoes, that mean he stay in Texas and she got a room that day, right? Okay.
It's coming to Houston. If I was straight, y'all would have got a room in Houston. And as soon as Chosen, I'm talking in third person, but as soon as Chosen went live, I'll be like, look, I got a room in Houston. Where you at? Where you at? So he had like 13 hours to get that room, man. See what I'm saying?
He had 13 hours to get that room because old Chosen was leaving from Wilson, North Carolina with that girl.
Than that. Because you saying too much online, bro. Your mouth is just flapping. You know what I'm saying? It's just flapping.
Your mouth was flapping more than his about the case, but you was mad because he had your motherfucking transcripts to you robbing those ladies, kicking in the door, robbing those ladies, you know, getting locked up for robbing those ladies. But I think we're gonna dig deeper into that case because I want to know everything. If anybody in here, Miss Rita or Maria Sanchez, could y'all see if we can get his transcripts so we can read everything that happened and we can see all the people who was involved, like the women that he did it to, so we could contact those people and we can know what type of people we dealing with. Because I guarantee you they'll tell us everything what happened. Now, don't that sound about right, y'all? Let's get his transcripts, because all is public records, y'all. Transcripts are public records. Somebody get the public records so we can read all of that. You could probably go on there right now and Google devious Bivens versus the state of wherever he caught that case at. And you can read there, it's gonna download you with a whole transcript of everything. So let's look through all of that and let's see who these women was that he did that to so we can get the real story, y'all. Since he like playing in people channels and messing up people channels and taking channels, y'all. Don't that seem about right? I think they might just want to get on the Queen's panel and talk about it. Don't y'all think that's right? That's what you need to do. Let's get the transcripts on this boy. Let's see who he robbed. Let's see who these ladies is. And let's ask them what happened. Let's see everything that happened in that case, because he was so scared when that brother had that case. Let's see everything that happened. And then, since they like throwing my record up there, see, I don't care. I got attempted murders on my case. I got drug cases on there. I don't have no domestics. I don't have no rape cases. I don't have none of that faulty shit on there. Just head busting the drug cases. You see what I'm saying? So how about we get the mothers and see if this mother ever been somewhere and see if this fake mother, what the fuck going on in her life and why she had to leave those kids all that time and they had to take those kids because maybe they could have been taking those kids when she was scamming with Chosen. And then we need to see if old Chosen Queen got any transcripts too, y'all, because her son that's locked up with all them years, he just could have been one of the rappers on Chosen case. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You got to corner every market of the equation. So let's put those pieces to the puzzle together. Now let's get to this real shit.
So I came in your backyard, man.
He came in his backyard. That mean he know it from Texas.
Crazy, man. Houston got a lot of restaurants. Hey, yep, I followed the yellow drip road. That's what I did.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm.
Drip fucked you.
Videos, your account is your channel. What's up, Nani Gang? What's up, Tatiana? Hey, blessed by God to take glitter. Y'all finna go live? Look at King Rob. Yo, blessed by God or take glitter. Any one of y'all, are y'all about to go live? Let me get Rob.
I told the nigga send the link, send the paddle link. He told me look at King Rob. Let me get him a wrench. Because he didn't want me up there with his partner in crime, y'all. He know how to slice that shit to motherfucking taco meat. But this whole live was planned, y'all. The whole live was planned, y'all.
That get Rob there. He going wild in that. There go Mo Valley. What's up, boy?
Mo Valley.
What up, Mo?
His other partner in crime again, y'all listen.
On the panel, I can't reach you. I have a Gmail. All right, Sylvester. I'm gonna send it to you then, Sylvester. Okay.
The beginning of the setup of Sylvester.
We'll do it like that. I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way.
I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way. Why you had to do it a different way? I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way. Why you had to do it a different way? I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way. Why you had to do it a different way? That's because you was finna put that in his voice when he talked.
I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way.
Did y'all hear that?
Chosen.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I don't like doing it this way. Because he knew he was hitting the lick. Watch, y'all.
What's up, Nani Gang? What's up, Tatiana? Hey, yo, blessed by God or take glitter. Y'all finna go live? Look at King Rob. Yo, blessed by God or take glitter. Any one of y'all, are y'all about to go live? Let me get Rob that, get Raw there. He going wild in that. There go Mo Valley. What's up, boy? What up, Mo? Oh, they come up on the panel, but I can't reach email. I have a Gmail. All right, Sylvester. I'm gonna send it to you then, Sylvester. Okay, we'll do it like that. I don't like doing it this way, but we'll do it this way.
Wow.
I'm gonna send you the email, Sylvester.
Whoa! I'm gonna send you the email, Sylvester, but that's light, y'all. That's the beginning of him saying, Sylvester up, y'all. This finna get crazy, y'all. I'm finna knock y'all out y'all motherfucking socks today. Listen, y'all. Oh, he might be blocked. Let me see. The nigga that sound again. Listen.
Check this.
What do we gotta check and all this shit? Y'all just sent this man. Did y'all see all the shit he did to send him? Hey, y'all, this nigga is great. This nigga a psychopath. This nigga a fucking psychopath. Y'all, we was extra psychopaths. We didn't catch this shit. We gotta blame ourselves. I'm about ready to go get my goddamn self a violation. Hey, Rob, get Rob 2 to the chest. Get Rob 2 to the chest. Hey, Rob, get Rob 2 to the chest. The fuck? I'm about ready to whoop La Green, eh? I'm about ready to whoop T Gifted, Cutie B, La Ward, Sylvester, Louisiana Queen, Divine Embrace, everybody. I'm about ready to whoop all y'all. Erica Hollins. I'm about ready to whoop y'all ass because y'all didn't catch. We need to be whooping each other ass. Y'all just standing like, okay, Star, you whoop me, then I whoop your ass. La Waters, you whoop me, then I whoop you. Divine Embrace, you whoop Tariq Morgan, then Tariq Mo, you whoop Miss Regina. Miss Regina, you whoop. Life is good. Okay, y'all. We got everybody whooped. Everybody sit back to me. I don't want to whoop y'all. Y'all ain't got to slow smooth. Now y'all got to get a whooping too. The fuck? Adore us. Adore us. Adore us this league. Hey, did this nigga write a resume? The fuck was he writing? Did you write a resume, nigga? I thought you was sending Lawrence up there. Did you write his resume? I thought you was sending Sylvester up there. Send to the Gmail. Did you write his resume, nigga? Did you write the motherfucker Star Spangled Banner or something? The fuck was he doing? Back there. Niggas, you the backup key player for Alicia Keys, bitch. This motherfucker on the Alicia keyboard. Fuck, you got your Alicia Key keyboards.
Okay, so that's the update. So now we're gonna get into.
There go family members right there. There go other family members. There go other family members.
The puzzle pieces that I was talking about. One is, and these all pertain to how do we know for a fact that Kenneka was assaulted in room 926? Okay. The first puzzle piece is Irene's viral video on Facebook. Okay. The video is real. The video was downloaded by detectives. It was sent off to Target Forensic Files for further examination. People, for a long time, that's all we had before these files came out. All we had was that live video. People analyzed the video. They definitely heard someone whispering, "Help me," in the background. And many people thought it was Kenneka simply because all of her friends can be viewed on video and she was not, we weren't able to view her. So people put two and two together that it was her saying, "Help me," in the background. Okay. Now I'm going to give you.
Building and maintaining custom scrapers is challenging. Frequent website updates and
of how this showed up in the case, and this is just to reiterate that these are facts. This is not the
Shit, matter of fact, let me show y'all this video when it come back to family members. Boy, look at this shit here. The fuck?
Chris, I see you. Bless up, everybody, yo. First off, you know what I'm saying, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying.
Man, these folk better stop playing with Trey Game, bro. These people better stop playing with Trey Game, bro. Now y'all see this? Y'all see the fucker in there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look.
And that this is Team Rebel exclusive. You know what I mean? All of y'all welcome to come in and look. You know, everybody welcome to come in and listen. You know what I'm saying? Because we're about to do it like this. You know, like I said, I'm going to keep my word on whatever I say I'm going to do. And that's what we're doing right now. The reception not really good, but we're gonna y'all just hang in here with us. We won't leave you. Y'all know how I do. I work through the rain and the storm. So if you see a little choppiness, you know, let me know and I'll get it right. But I want to say, you know, bless up to all the queens and the kings in the place and all the onlookers and people who see what's happening. You know, first of all, you know, we got a lot going on, and it's a lot that's being seen that I let Cuzzo see that ain't cool. So.
Did he just call him Cuzzo? My point exactly. My point exactly. These people actually related to Miss Teresa, bro. Hold up. Whoa.
Just know what's up, you know, when y'all hear it and y'all listen for y'allself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to introduce my man. We call him Moo. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave it at that. But, so what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up? This everybody right here out here who say, you know what I'm saying, that they wanted to see where we're going to go with this. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, I want to say my condolences to the family. I love you. You know, you already know. You already know we together forever. And I just want to let y'all know right now, we're gonna get into a couple of questions that I have for them. And
the first question is the most important question. I want you to express to these people what you think about, all of these YouTubers who playing videos and get monetary gain off your family and
What? This just to show you, man, the clout chasing was so real in the family. Look at it. Everybody knew what happened to Kenneka, and everybody started getting their own money. Cause I guess the money they received for the setup wasn't enough.
We're just doing it this way. Check it out.
Yeah, first of all, man, what's up, bro?
Just talk a little louder.
Ain't nobody finna go live and say that's my cousin, y'all, and that's my cousin.
Everything's a game, I don't understand why it's a game, I was always taught that mamas are our guidance, you know what I'm saying, Big Bro?
Yep, I feel
And a lot of these kids nowadays, it seems like the guidance ain't here, man.
That's real.
They say we supposed to be friends instead of enemies, man. Now, I don't really want to do too much talking for the family because it's an ongoing situation. But I can say something like this, man. There's a lot of people doing a lot of yee and ya and hoo and on Facebook and stuff about a person's life. It wouldn't matter what the person did before they lost their life. It wouldn't matter what they was going through before they lost their life. Nobody deserved to lose their life, especially for a situation like this, man.
Yeah.
And it's a young black female, man.
Yeah.
What you mean a young black female? Man, that's my folks, bro. That's my cousin or my niece. You see how this your cousin? That was a young. Come on, bro.
I keep getting calls, sisters crying, wondering what's going on. Man, black folks nowadays, man, I don't understand how did we lose our unity, period, when we see what the white folks doing to us.
Right.
I don't understand how.
What you think about that lady K420, about all that information she digging up on these black people, but not dealing with the
first.
Once you find out who K420 is, that's why, man, y'all weekend. If y'all say, man, y'all really care about this shit, bro, y'all supposed to hype this shit up. I mean, what more receipts do I got to pull up just to get everybody like, yeah, man, we ain't even confused no more. At least we see family involvement, knew what they were doing, starting fake beef, fake wars, entertaining the crowd. You see what I'm saying? Them folk were coached by higher up people were like, look, this how social media actually work. I studied social media, right? And I'm like, they go family. See what I'm saying? This the most crazy shit ever, bro. So whoever told them, they were like, look, this how social media work. You know what I'm saying? You got to play these folk. We've been doing this shit, making movies. We got these people believing in Aquaman and, you know what I'm saying, Spider-Man and all this old shit. Man, look, say this, say that. People love drama. So y'all start fake beef and war because everybody gonna want to, drama sells. Drama sells. Beef sells. That's why when it come to rap, don't rap unless they got some beef with some other body else. That's all they rap about, beefing with another nigga. They can't make a real rap song and talk about real life like without beefing with a nigga. None of that, bro.
K420, I'm not gonna hold it back.
Yeah.
K420 bogus, and they understand what I'm saying out my mouth right now.
Yeah. So,
because
what you mean she bogus?
Over the last year or two, I think we lost about 10 to 12 black young guys and girls to the white hand on national TV you know, that we all, the whole world done seen.
Man, shit
and now that we
your
lose a black young girl to black young hands, a person want to talk about it. It's a game.
Right.
Yeah, dirty, yeah, she did this. This shouldn't even be nothing. You should be on your computer giving a speech out to the white folks to help us come together and do something for this girl instead of talking about her. You know, mama going through something right now.
Or even investigate them too, like she investigated everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say, you know, because it go up so high, you know what I'm saying? Also too, you know, what do you think about, like I was saying earlier, about all these cats on YouTube who getting money? They making money off putting the videos out here, monetary gain, and they ain't offer nothing to the family, none of that.
Man, and you know what? That's the crazy thing about it. You get paid off another family.
Right.
And that family's going through hurt and pain and extra career.
Shit, I can't tell. Cause look, after Kenneka died, look how everybody wardrobe changed. Man, them niggas was some scumbags, bruh. They was some po-hoes. Yeah, they was some flatbackers, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bruh, these people was pretty garbage. When that girl died, now they got titty jobs, ass jobs, you know what I'm saying? Tight ass little booty shorts on and shit, taking pictures in front of cars, taking vacation trips. You see what I'm saying? Look.
Curriculums right now. Why wouldn't you want to give a helping hand to that family?
Right.
Especially you see the situations going on.
Right.
Why wouldn't you want to give a helping hand to that? See, we came from the real. This guy right here taught me the real growing up. You know? Hey, if somebody need it and you got it, why wouldn't you want to help? You know?
Right.
People get paid and tend to forget.
And look at this damn fool. Irene flashed 2 of the killers between 135 and 140. Kenneka Jenkins live payoff, deception, hotel, police cover up. Whoa! Monifa, security guard, or the manager, or Teresa never spoke out. Murder cover up. Kenneka Jenkins, Monifa, Teresa Martin reunite. Shaking my head. Now look, they finna get ready to tell Miss Teresa, yeah, we found your daughter in the freezer. Look what this footage finna show. They go to security. They go to sergeant. Ain't that the sergeant? Look, he done changed clothes again. Why has he changed clothes? Man, I just pray to God that everybody know that's the black police sergeant on footage in plain clothes. That's the sergeant Mr. Reese was talking about. This the first time we ever had a dealing with Turner. Don't you know how many victims we had in this freezer? We ain't never had to deal with an attorney. Man, that man could have blood DNA, cause if he fucking with that body, bro, trust me, it's gonna be DNA all over his shit. Look where he finna go to. The family outside, they just went outside. He came out of nowhere to go outside with him. All right.
On how they got paid, you know.
Right. Or who they got paid off
for, or where they came from.
Right.
So I don't understand these people nowadays, man. That just show you right there, man. It's a dirty world, man. It's a dirty world. You know, I don't think
smiling your cousin
people
was found in the freezer.
really care about another soul except for themselves. Certain people,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about with my youngins. A lot of the youngins around here.
So let me ask you this question too. So what do you think about the real Yvonne paying somebody to search out, you know, your auntie's information? What's up?
What you think about the real Yvonne paying to search our family? I mean, y'all families. What?
With that real Yvonne paying somebody to search out, you know, your auntie's information.
What?
What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? She just got bogus today or the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the real Yvonne. First of all, growing.
I bet nobody ain't gonna do no research on the Martin family. I bet you nobody ain't gonna do no research on the Martin family. If nobody didn't do no research on that Martin family, please don't say, when I say shit like this, if I say shit like this here, oh, that's the police side. Well, I don't believe you, Trey Gang. They could be anywhere. You ain't got to believe me. You just didn't do your research. I did mine. You sound like a fool at the time. All right. What if I say, look, this could be a family member. And you'll be like, well, I don't know. You know, I don't believe Trey Gang just saying everybody family member. All right. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Do a background check. Once you do a background check, don't you know you got pictures, photos, and images of these people with their Facebook account, all day fake accounts too? Anything that's in their name, bro, you finna see who it is. So when I look at this footage again, that's why my jaws is dropping. That's why my heart beating fast in the motherfucker. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, look at all these people. Look, you see this? Look at all these people. Now, keep this in mind. You know it's something wrong when the traffic slow all the way down. You got to realize Miss Teresa's family down there, her whole family Masons. They married to other families that's Masons. And the people they choose, look, the people they choose to sacrifice is the ones, it be the ones they love the most. They don't want you to kill nobody if you don't give a fuck about them. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You just say you got a brother. Like, you and your brother, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get along. Like, nah, I hate him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this old shit. Nah, we ain't gonna sacrifice him. What about your other brother? Oh, yeah, I love my brother. That's my favorite brother. Yeah, that's one we want you to sacrifice. Man, they even arrange the marriages. If you a 33-degree Mason and you got a homeboy that's 33-degree Mason and you know he got a daughter, he got a son, and they down with it, they can arrange a marriage. Hey, meet my son and meet my daughter and let them go out and you know what I'm talking about. So look.
Growing up, we was taught to mind your business. Right. You live a long life.
Right.
So to search, to pay and search for somebody's information
just to get views.
Wow. Wow.
Guess what the information
Running
is?
out of stuff to say.
Look, guess how strong the information is gonna be. The information is the names. That's all, the names. Once you know the names, everything else will fall in place. They don't want the names out there, bro. They don't want the names out there.
They want views.
You want to talk? You want to talk? You got no friends? What's going on? You know, what, you want to be another Wendy Williams? Huh? Trying to make it? You got to be that thirsty to make it?
Hey, you know, all of them, man, they be tripping, you know.
Sometimes it's kind of serious in this world and you can't be too thirsty to make it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to say too much disrespectful stuff, you know. Right. So I can't really come out with it how I want to.
So check this out, man. Check this out, cuz. That while we on here, you know what I'm saying?
Check this out, cuz.
Actually, let's see. I'm buffering. I apologize, y'all. You know, they trying to make us buffer at the most important parts.
Nah, but, nigga, you just got an Obama phone.
He definitely, you know, letting y'all know exactly from the heart. Ain't no pre-scripted or nothing. It's the man, he's saying it from his heart. So we're gonna ask him one more question, and I'll take that question from off the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't make it so bad. I called a lot of their names out on my recent live.
We got negative wrenches.
Well, half of the Browns' names.
Okay. We got this. Hey, Fawcett, you block the negative wrenches. You know what's up. But, we gonna because they won't be back. Anyway, if you see anyone negative or something like that, I apologize. It's not like that, but some went by and it's not cool. Refresh my page. Well, I'm trying to do the best with my page, and this is what's happening, you know? Okay, cool. That's what we want to, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that also, in the scheme of things, you know, when y'all be thinking that over here at Team Rebel that we're not paying attention to what's going on, really, Von, if we're not paying attention to what's going on,
And watch this, y'all. This the lady that worked in the restaurant. You ain't got to believe me. Go back and watch the footage. Matter of fact, go back and watch the footage around 11 some out on the 9th. I mean on the 8th, before the 9th. Guess who was in the kitchen with who? The assistant beverage manager, aka security. Look. Leonora and them already went in the ballroom. Why is she at the front desk? Y'all remember when he was talking about he need a plunger for the water. Guess why? Look. So she would stay there at the hotel. No wonder why she sued the real estate. No wonder why she sued the real estate. Check this out. There go family member right here. Right? I don't know why this family member's standing right here, but look at him, y'all.
Yo, what's up, everybody? First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. I'd like to give my hands up and clap for all of y'all who they got having fun in a circus. So, like I said, I have some new info, and it's a couple people that said that I'm online and coming up with stuff from other videos and this and that. I'm gonna tell you clowns something. For one, y'all don't know me, and y'all don't know how deep I'm involved in none of this, you know what I'm saying? And number two,
why is the family going to the front desk? Why? Somebody explain this to me. Check this out. Somebody explain this to me. Tell me what's wrong with this picture. They go living over in there. Look, boom. This, woo-hoo. I told y'all. Told y'all, bro. There go other family members. Look how deep they is up there. They ain't even know. Don't you know how many? They finna come out of everywhere. Watch how they finna come out of everywhere when they do the reenactment. Check this out. They getting ready for the reenactment. Look. This at 126, right? What time they had Miss Teresa running out the hotel? Look. You see that? Oh no, this ain't the right time to go. Let's go back this way. Why these white people see them like, oh no, we gotta go the other way. Boom, you see them? He pointed to the back. They finna go to the back. Now watch this. Boy, this the most realest shit you finna witness. Check this out. Watch it. Leonora go out. They go Leonora, her three friends. They go the rest of the family. Miss Teresa and them in the ballroom, right? Check this out. Let's check it out. They go to cleaning lady. Shit, Miss Teresa supposed to been ran out the parking lot. to the parking lot. She ran out that motherfucker at 128. Now y'all see how that motherfucker a couple of minutes behind? Mm-hmm. So check this out. So you mean to tell me, did nobody tell them yet that the body was in the freezer? Whoa. Hold on, keep this in mind, cause no reaction. No reaction. Now they talking to the police and everything. Look. They go Miss Teresa. That's the short dude. My bad. Alright, watch what they finna do. Check it out, y'all. You mean to tell me they finna go tell Miss Teresa, yeah, we found your daughter in the freezer without telling them? Miss Teresa told her, one time they told her, she said, yeah, they around about 120. They told me my daughter was dead. And if they go Miss Teresa coming back in, watch this, y'all. Look, check this out. Boom. How Miss Teresa know to come in like that? Then nobody went and go grab her. Look. Then nobody look. She just come in, police waiting on her. Yeah, come on back here, Miss Teresa. Come on, Lyra Nora. Ooh, so you mean to tell me they just took them two? Look, why you think they all stopped right there in a single file line? Now check this out. Watch this lady right here. Look, watch how they finna go out. Watch how she finna run back in outside. How? How? How already? That ain't no red flag. That's a dead giveaway. Look. What so if the police told Miss Teresa, hey, we found your daughter in the freezer, how would they know to be jumping and running yet? Stupid motherfuckers. They got to be the most stupid, dumb motherfuckers in the world. Look at this shit again. Check this shit out. Hey, that's what I said. They done jumped the curve. Look, they supposed to be finding out what's going on, right? Look. Check this. Keep your mind on that lady right here with that coat, cause she the one that did too much. She finna go out that motherfucker. Bam! Instantly turn. So look. So she already knew, like, yeah, let me go outside this door. And soon I go, I'ma turn around, bust in, and time Miss Teresa right on time. Whoa, that's why she said she had to time herself, bro. Cause if you go back to Miss Teresa's video, look, I gotta do this shit. Teresa Martin Facebook Live. Where that video at, y'all? That video. Somebody trying to hack me. I'm getting notification talking about my goddamn, what you call it, exposed. Now look what time this footage showed. That's at 11:46. That can't be at 11:46. That's 2 hours out. So look, if that's at 11:46, that means this gonna have to be at 11 something. Hold on, I need that video when she was like, look, y'all, that nobody did do nothing to her. She was left at the party. Somebody send me that link right quick. I know I got the video somewhere, but I don't want to be all day trying to find that job. Where that John at? I'm gonna need that video, then I'm gonna go back to the new, hold on, Teresa Ma. See what this help. Man, right here.
Thank y'all for y'all prayers. I just want y'all to know my baby dead. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for y'all prayers, but my fucking baby is dead. And guess what?
Look, this is gonna be on September the 9th at 1 in the morning. That's why you just see her and Jane Coleman. You don't see the rest of these bastards. Look, watch this. She finna flip the camera around.
And for the record, no, didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her.
Fake crime. Look at Jane Coleman.
Nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the party. But didn't nobody set up or nothing. She was found at this hotel right here.
Look how far she away from the hotel. That bitch standing at the edge of the street and you don't see no family member. No family member. No living room, no nobody. According to this video, they all gonna be in the parking lot, right? Boy, this shit finna get good.
Blocked up, which it was a camera above that freezer. And okay, we're gonna go back to the website. Please forgive me. As we went in there, I'm looking at my daughter, you know.